In the world of football, some managers are remembered for their trophies, others for their personality. Brian Clough was both, a man of charisma, vision, and relentless ambition. This is the story of how he rose from the depths of English football to European glory. I believe in a different concept of football to Don, but that is the way I am. I'm a little bit idealistic and a little bit of a dreamer. I even believe in fairies, and that is my outlook. Before Brian Clough became a legendary manager, he was a striker for Middlesbrough in the second division. A backup keeper named Peter Taylor noticed Clough's talent and helped him get minutes in the first team. Clough rewarded that faith by scoring an astonishing 204 goals in 220 matches between 1955 and 1961. Despite his goals, Middlesbrough struggled defensively. Clough only earned 2 caps for the England national team. In 1961, he transferred to Sunderland, where manager Alan Brown taught him crucial managerial values. Clough always believed the manager was the most important man in the club, not the players or chairman. Clough's playing career ended early at 29 due to a cruciate ligament injury. He then moved into management, starting at Hartlepool in the 4th Division at age 30, making him the youngest manager in the league. He immediately brought Peter Taylor as his assistant, forming a partnership that would become legendary. At Derby County, Clough transformed the team, focusing on building the spine first. He signed key players like Les Green, Roy McFarland, John McGovern, and striker John O'Hare. Peter Taylor identified talent and helped Clough convince legends like Dave Mackay to join Derby, repositioning him as a sweeper. Derby's style under Clough and Taylor was revolutionary. They were promoted to the First Division and won the league in 1972, defeating strong competitors like Leeds United, Liverpool, and Manchester City. Clough was only 37 years old. However, disputes with Derby's chairman led Clough and Taylor to resign in 1973. Clough briefly managed Brighton and then famously took over Leeds United, the team he had often criticized publicly. His 44-day spell at Leeds ended in failure, but his career was far from over. In January 1975, Clough became manager of Nottingham Forest, a second-division club struggling with relegation. Despite poor early results, he slowly rebuilt the team. Peter Taylor joined him in 1976, and together they scouted and signed talent. Key players like Larry Lloyd, John Robertson, Peter Shilton, and Trevor Francis transformed the squad. Forest achieved the impossible, winning promotion to the First Division and then, in the 1977-78 season, claiming the league title immediately after promotion, a feat never before achieved. The team also lifted the League Cup, showcasing Clough's simple, effective tactics and the power of player motivation. Clough's success continued on the European stage. Nottingham Forest won the European Cup in 1979 and retained it in 1980, defeating giants like Hamburg and Malmö. His ability to extract the best from players like John Robertson, Peter Shilton, and Gary Birtles defined his legacy. After Peter Taylor's retirement in 1982, Clough still achieved success with Forest, including multiple top 3 finishes in the league, FA Cup finals, League Cup victories, and UEFA Cup semi-finals. Yet struggles with injuries, transfers, and personal issues eventually caught up. In the inaugural Premier League season of 1992-93, Nottingham Forest faced relegation. Despite Clough's decades of achievements, the team could not survive. He retired at the end of the season, leaving behind a career full of triumphs, challenges, and unforgettable moments. Clough's footballing achievements, from Derby County to Nottingham Forest, and his European conquests, are remembered as a testament to vision, loyalty, and belief in the impossible. Even after all the trophies and records, Clough's story was about more than just wins. It was about shaping teams, understanding players, and building a philosophy that turned underdogs into champions. Every setback, whether at Leeds or Brighton, taught him lessons that later defined his approach at Nottingham Forest. Clough's genius lay in his simplicity. He didn't overcomplicate tactics. He focused on the strengths of his players, motivated them to believe in themselves, and made them play with freedom and confidence. From his trusted partnership with Peter Taylor to the careful selection of each signing, Clough created squads that were more than just a collection of players. They became a family united under a vision. Even in the toughest moments, when pressure was highest, Clough's presence alone inspired belief. He understood that football is as much about mental strength as it is about skill. And it was this combination of charisma, strategy, and unwavering determination that left a mark not just on Nottingham Forest, but on football history itself. The lessons from Klau's career go beyond the pitch. Trust in your vision, value your team, and never be afraid to challenge the odds. It's a story of perseverance, leadership, and the relentless pursuit of greatness, one that continues to inspire every generation of footballers and fans alike. But Klau's journey wasn't just about victories. Behind every title was a story of patience, calculated risks, and the ability to see potential where others saw none. He had a unique way of reading the game, understanding not only what a player could do, but who they were as a person. That was why he could turn unpolished talent into championship winners. At Nottingham Forest, every signing had a purpose. Every player was placed in a role that suited their personality and skills. Klau didn't just manage players, he inspired them to believe in themselves, to play for each other, and to trust the system. The simplicity of his tactics disguised the brilliance of his planning. He didn't rely on flashy strategies, he relied on discipline, teamwork, and clever positioning to outsmart opponents. And even when challenges came, injuries, tough draws in European competitions, and fierce rivals, Klau remained unshaken. His confidence was contagious. The players believed in him, and that belief translated into moments of magic on the pitch. Last-minute goals, improbable wins, and historic triumphs that would be remembered for generations. Klau's story also teaches resilience. His setbacks at Leeds and Brighton could have ended his career, but instead, they became the lessons that shaped his legendary tenure at Forest. Every failure was a stepping stone, every criticism a challenge to prove himself further. And prove himself he did, building not just a team, but a legacy. From the tactical brilliance to the motivational genius, Brian Klau's impact on football went far beyond trophies. He changed the way teams approached the game, showed how leadership could transform performance, and left behind a philosophy that continues to inspire football managers and fans even today. Every match was a lesson. Klau analyzed opponents deeply, not just their formations, but habits, reactions, and pressure points. His philosophy was simple yet revolutionary. Play with intelligence, keep calm under pressure, and let teamwork, not frustration, guide the game. This approach turned Forest into a disciplined, confident, and unstoppable force. Even during setbacks, injuries, or tough streaks, Klau remained a pillar of strength. A single conversation with him could turn doubt into belief, anxiety into courage. Under his guidance, the team became more than players. They became a family united by trust and purpose. On the European stage, Klau faced legendary teams and managers, but fear never dictated his strategy. With preparation, insight, and bold decision-making, he led Forest to historic victories. The European Cups weren't luck. They were the product of sharp tactics, perfect timing, and sheer confidence. Resilience defined him. Failures at Leeds and Brighton could have stopped a lesser manager, but Klau turned setbacks into fuel for greater success. Each challenge strengthened his vision and prepared him for legendary achievements at Nottingham Forest. Even after Peter Taylor's departure, Klau adapted. He found new talents, nurtured young players, and kept Forest performing at the highest level. His unconventional methods produced undeniable results: league titles, back-to-back European Cups, and a legacy that changed English football forever. Brian Klau's story is not just about football. It's about vision, determination, and believing in your own path even when others doubt you. His legacy goes beyond trophies. He showed players, clubs, and fans that football is as much about heart and mind as it is about skill. From the trials of the lower leagues to the heights of European glory, Brian Klau's story is a reminder that vision, courage, and unwavering belief can change the course of football history.